Take a second to list out the things that you are most proud of throughout your life. I mean it. Physically sit down and write your top 5 things that have shaped who you are today and the things you look back on and are most proud of. It's something that we don't really do very often, but I think it's important to take note of. And when you have this list, look back on it and ask yourself this question: was any of it easy? If you're watching this video, it's likely because you have an intrinsic desire for more. You're not content with the status quo or a mediocre life, and you inherently know that there's so much more out there for you. I understand this because I'm just like you. And quite frankly, I've often envied those that are okay with the status quo and they're okay with a mediocre life because it seems so peaceful, right? They never have to step out of their comfort zone. They never have to expose themselves to the discomfort or the embarrassment of failure or the exhaustion from relentlessly pursuing a goal. But then I'm quickly reminded of the fulfillment I get when I pursue a goal or I'm taking those necessary actions and stretching my comfort zone on a daily basis. And I'm reminded of the thrill of the hunt and the sweet taste we get when we overcome a challenge that our previous self struggled with. When I look back at the things that I am most proud of, those things that help shape who I am today, the common denominator is the level of difficulty. Not only were they far from easy in the particular event, challenge, test, or mission, but the work that led up to it. The countless hours spent training, studying, brainstorming, the early mornings, late nights, and the momentum felt from consistently conquering my own mind. This is what truly makes success and victory taste so sweet. The problem is that this type of dopamine takes time to develop. While it's more potent than any other form that we can experience, there is no quick hit. It is only found in knowing who we are through the proof that we provide our subconscious with the actions we take on a daily basis. The cheap dopamine, on the other hand, undermines this, provides a quick spike, then leaves us worse off than we were before. Yet, the cheap dopamine is the go-to for many people due to the lack of the initial apprehension. See, the difficult work that we need to do to actually get closer to our goals on a daily basis is often met with an initial layer of apprehension. And this is a feeling that I have learned to love. We will be met with initial resistance with nearly anything we do. When we get out of the bed at the first alarm, when we go to the gym, when we start working, when we sit down to write, it very rarely comes easy, and it should be expected that we're met with that initial layer of apprehension. Our logical mind starts to reason with us as to why this is not important right now and can get completed later, and we should just feed our minds with another cheap hit of dopamine. But that apprehension we feel, the nervousness before stepping out on stage for a big event, the fear of conquering a tangible goal, the burn in our muscles or the shortness of breath while running, the restraint of not allowing outside sources like our cell phone to pull at our focus, these are all the tangible feelings of growth. And the reward is the fulfillment and the long-standing dopamine associated with pushing through such discomfort. So if you're feeling nervous about an upcoming event, you can't wake up in the morning, you find it hard to get motivated to go to the gym, or you simply find it difficult to focus, then good. That means you're in the perfect position for rapid growth. Learn to love this feeling. Thank it for presenting you with another opportunity to grow and smile as you push through it. And as you do, add this to the list of things that you're proud of. Learned to love discomfort.